friends, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share a little bit of an update about my son Michael. He has autism and is nonverbal, and over the last 2 years he has been at a new school. And last year I know I had given you a lot of updates throughout the year, his first year there, but I really didn't talk much about it this year. So I thought I would share a little bit about how he's doing, some of the challenges we had this year, and just, kind of give you a little bit of an update. I like to do these videos because it's important for other autism families to be able to hear our experiences and hopefully, feel, like you're not alone. If you are new here, my name is Joanne, and I have a son. I have twin boys. My son, Michael, as I said, has autism and is nonverbal. And I like to share about our autism life on my channel because it's important to me to share our special needs family and, the things that we have to um, go through and, on a daily basis, and, just all the information I can give you in case maybe you're a new autism family your child has just been diagnosed, and, you need to have some place to go to be able to relate to. So I'm hoping that this helps you. And if if you're here and you don't have any children with autism, and you're just here just to learn a little bit more, I want to thank you, because not everybody would take the time to listen. So thank you so much for being here, and let's get to it. One of the first things I want to talk about is how much Michael, the differences that we have seen in Michael since he started his new school. He's actually going to be entering his third year now. Michael was previously in a public school system, and I don't have anything negative to say about public school. Rephrase that. My other son, Alex, goes to the public school system here in our town, and I have no complaints at all. The reason why we put Michael into a school specifically for special needs is because the public school just wasn't able to provide him with what he needed. So, like I said, 2 years ago, we were able to transition him to a new private school for autism and, all kinds of special needs children. So I definitely can tell you that it has made a huge difference, specifically in his communication skills. Michael had an AAC device previously, but we weren't getting the education or, the real knowledge behind, learning what you need to do for him to be able to communicate with it to his teachers and his classmates and his therapist, as well as here at home. And he received his device probably, I think it was 2018. He never was reevaluated just to see if the program that we were using, was something that he could, benefit from. So we did have him reevaluated this year, and we were happy to find out that we were able to increase the amount of icons on his iPad, increase the number of it, which would increase the amount of words that he has available to him. And I will show you, I'll try to put in a little clip here just so you can understand a little bit better of what I'm trying to explain. Okay, actually, I realized that I have Michael's old AAC device here at home with us. So I could just give you a better idea. So as you can see, all the icons have words and pictures associated with them. And as he is learning what those words mean and how to use them, he's able to formulate a sentence and communicate with us. Just as an example,
Good morning.
so once you hit one of these icons,
Good.
it'll automatically open up like morning, day, night, giving him the option to communicate, you know, um, what he wants to say. So it just to give you an idea of what it looks like. So now we are. Uh, he has a new device because the one that he had was cracked a little bit in the corner, and second, we have added more to this. And if I can, before this video goes up, I will take a little video, insert it here so you can see, the differences. One of the other areas of having a child with autism is behaviors. I have spoken a little bit about Michael's aggressive behaviors and SIB behaviors, which is self-injurious behaviors where he is hurting himself. I have spoken a little bit about this previously. I don't like to go into too much detail, because it is my son, and it's kind of hard sometimes to talk about that. We did have one small incident, and where Michael's behaviors were aggressive, and that was about a period of a couple of days, maybe a weekend. And then towards the end of this year, in May, we had two really rough weeks. And I can tell you that they were probably the worst that I have seen in quite a while. And, you always are trying to figure out what is going on, why these behaviors are happening, changes in his schedule, him not feeling well, sometimes even constipation, which is very common in children with autism. All of these things factor into these behaviors. And, it's not a figure it out in one day kind of a process. It does take us some time, and sometimes we don't know exactly, what caused these behaviors. So for 2 weeks, it was pretty rough. And, sometimes, the programs that you have in place, specifically to help ease him through these um, behaviors, um, are important. We have home therapists here. I have a home BCBA, and the school is extremely supportive in these situations, and they are all trained as well. So we got through it. It was rough. I'm not gonna lie. And it was really something that kind of put me in a place where I hadn't been for quite a while. And I just needed to take a break. And I didn't do YouTube for a week or two, maybe even longer. I took my time away from social media and really concentrated on trying to help Michael get through these times, as well as, try to learn from them. Because for me, I need to, as a mom, and I think anyone can relate to this, whether your child is um, special needs or not, you want to fix everything. So, that was really my main drive during that time, was why, how can I fix it? Well, how can we get through it? And we did. And, if you are experiencing this now as an autism mom, I I am here with you. I know it could be a roller coaster. Um, but like I said, these behaviors have not been present for quite a while. So I think we know that he wasn't feeling well, had possibly a really bad sore throat, and and after medication and after time and feeling better, he was right back to his wonderful, happy, smiley self. So you're just going to have these moments, and you have to do your best to get through them. And sometimes, you know, it's not easy, but you do manage. One of the other things that we have continued to work on this year is taking Michael out into the community. We've really been concentrating on him going to supermarkets, Target, Kohl's, Walmart, things like that, helping him learn how to navigate uh, using the cart, putting things in and out of the cart, also helping paying for, for the groceries or whatever it is that we pick up, unloading the cart, being able to hand money to the cashier, things like that. We've also have been trying to get find some. We've also let me. I always have trouble with this stuff. We are also trying to work on me and Michael being in a supermarket, in a store on our own, without any therapist or my husband or Alex, with us. It is very challenging for me. And I would say that I'm going to give you a better update maybe in a few months, because that is something that we are continually working on. And hopefully, it helps me feel more comfortable in um, taking Michael on, running errands, doing things, just me and him. So this past week, Michael started ESY, which is considered extended school year. So he essentially will go to school through the month of July. Some districts have it through July and August, some don't have it at all. So we are lucky that we live in a community where Michael can attend his school for another month. And usually the month of August, he has off, and we arrange for home therapy. So why I can still work while he is off for the summer. Now, we just started, like I said, he goes for a full day. He loves it. He is transitioning into a new classroom this year, as well as a new teacher. And so far, I've been getting positive reports, so we're happy about that. I will definitely share if there's any kind of changes, because changes for kids on the spectrum can be quite challenging. And so far, I've had no issues. We haven't had any issues here at home either. So it looks like it'll be a a great summer session for Michael and his new teacher. And speaking of summer, I know that there are a lot of families who feel like they can't travel with their special needs child, and then some cases that's definitely true. But for us, we've been really blessed that we've been able to take a family vacation, literally since the boys were a year old, and we usually have been doing the same thing. We try to be consistent with that. And it's 2 weeks in August to my family in South Florida. My husband's mom and his brothers live there. So we usually travel the last couple weeks of August. We do a few days in Disney, and then, we really just enjoy going to the beach and to the pool and to the Keys, different things that we, try to do every year. Now, traveling with Michael, we do prepare him, especially when it comes to theme parks like Disney. It could be a lot of lights, a lot of sounds, crowds, a lot of waiting. Although we do utilize their disability access service pass, the DAS pass, and it has changed since we used it last. So I think I will do a video coming up, after, probably in the fall, just to give you a little bit of updated information about how to use that. But um, in terms of preparing Michael for Disney, um, we start by showing him Disney videos. And I don't mean necessarily movie videos, because he watches them consistently, but we prepare him by showing him videos of other YouTubers who are vlogging their trips. What it's like to be on Small World, what it's like to be on Living with the Land, um, walking down Main Street, um, seeing the tree of life. It's really specific to where we're going to be spending the time. This year we are doing Hollywood Studios as well as the Magic Kingdom. So we have already started implementing, videos for him to prepare and know ahead of time where and what we are doing at Disney. And we have been blessed that we have never ever ever had an issue, and that's what we hope for every year. And I definitely will share anything that any kind of challenges we have during our vacation this year. So that is it, my friends. Just a little update, let you know how Michael has been doing. I appreciate it so much when people send me messages and ask me. Thank you. Yeah, it means everything, to be quite honest. The more people understand autism and other special needs, um, the better it is for my son and for all children who are living with disabilities as they become adults. The more you know, the better it is. So thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Um, and thank you for being, spending some time with me. Your time is valuable and I appreciate it. So thank you so much. And that is it. So I will see you next week. Have a great day.